My kids are 6 and 9. I just left social distanced screen learning with my kids, which is the greatest irony in the world, that we try to keep our kids away from screens, and now they're obligated to be on screens to be able to justify their attendance at school, in some of our public schools and other things. And we live in crazy times, right? And I'm your representative here, but I'm your neighbor. You know, my childhood home burnt down in 2017 here. Jenny and I have worked relentlessly hard to honor not the loss, but the ability to rebuild, to grow, to move forward, to take that energy and the heat of that fire and not have it be something that continues to burn, but have it be something that you can use as a blacksmith, that you can turn into something that can create better.
Amen. That
you can build walls that were burnt down, that you can fill those walls with something that's greater and more substantial than what existed before. As a man of faith, as a partner of you all, in not just passion, but in a purpose-driven life, I find absolute joy in being with you here today, and I have the chills, because this is what's important. This is it. This is it. Dawn and I have had a chance to get to know each other a lot over the last couple months, well, last 6 months. You know, this whole crazy COVID situation has really been an attack on congregating. If you can think about it, congregation and congregating has become a negative thing for some. And we have been fighting relentlessly hard to figure out how we honor not just the tactical needs day to day of people to be together like we are here today, but how we reestablish the paramount need that people have to share fellowship, and for that to be essential and not non-essential.
Amen.
And we can do it responsibly, right?
Amen.
And we can trust each other to take care of each other. That sense of enthusiasm and purpose has to come from somewhere, as you all know, right? And I know where it comes from for me. I didn't, when I was a kid, I didn't grow up in any formal setting, but I tagged on at some point in life to passion and got addicted to it, and then converted that into purpose and ran for office in the area that I grew up in. And now the irony is that the more I become a leader, the more I become a follower.
Yeah. Amen. Wow.
And the more that I'm accused of enthusiasm, the more I encourage all of us to bring it. To bring it every day. Because that's what's needed right now. We're at a time where we're responding to wildfires, we're responding to floods, we're all over the place, and then we have this blanket pandemic over us that's kind of a depressing covering that's smoldering our community in many ways. And as much as some people believe that it signals this weird Armageddon scenario of an end of days, I believe it is the beginning of the future. And the only way we can do that is if we fill love with these kiddos and get inspired by you and lean in and go forward. I am so honored to be with you guys here today. I drove up. It's not just something on my calendar. I drove up and I saw people. I saw believers in the future. And you inspire me. So as your representative, as your the one who has to pass the permit, there we go. You let me know if there's any delays. Actually, don't wait until there's a delay. This is a good lesson in life. Don't wait until there's a delay. Let's have a conversation after this. I want to make sure I know what the number is of the building permit. UPC number 17534AB type 2. I need to know that, right? Because the whole key is that we have to be intentional in our efforts.
Amen.
We have to be quiet enough to hear the whispers of truth from God, from nature, from what's going on around us, but we have to be galvanized enough to take action and stay ahead of the curve instead of behind it, and then act like we're a victim when we didn't reach into the future and take control of what we needed to. So thank you so much for being here with you. I am inspired, and I got the chills, and I love you all. Thank you.
Take care of our water, too.
Okay. Okay, before I call on the next person, and I think you probably heard his name be mentioned, Joby Oft, who is, I believe,